Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. I did not intend on starting the vlog or any of my vlogs looking like this, but this is me being humble, open, transparent, as Transformation Church says. So last night I started on twisting my hair because it was looking like a mess and I couldn't go any longer looking like that, but like halfway through I got tired, so I went to bed. This half of my head is done and the other half is not, so I have a lot to do today. This is like finals studying week. Finals is next week, and this morning I currently have something to attend for a campus ministry that I'm a part of, so I definitely need my hair done before 9:15. The time is 7:12, and so I have like less than 2 hours to do my hair and get dressed. We'll see how that works. I'm gonna time-lapse me finishing my hair and then catch up with you guys before Waffle House, which is where my leadership ministry is meeting up, so let's hope we get this done. Just finished twisting my hair. She's super fresh and I love that. But really quickly before I get dressed, I wanted to show the products that I'm using because I feel like that's important somehow and I need content. This is Aunt Jackie's Quench Leave-In Conditioner. For my hair twists, I do the LCO method, which is leave-in or water, and then you do cream. I do Aunt Jackie's Curlala Defining Curl Custard, and then oil at the end, and I use this Argan Premium Hair Oil because I like the way it smells and it's been doing good for my hair. So these three products are what I use for my hair, and I have to get dressed to go. The Waffle House thing, I signed up to be a part of my school's Delight leadership team, Preparing Our Hearts to Lead. Delight is basically a all-girls Christian ministry on campuses, college campuses across the United States. But for my campus in particular, our leadership team was mostly seniors and they're graduating this winter, so they need like a new staff, and I wanted to be a part of making it better and, you know, just getting involved because I'm like a baby Christian, you can say. I've been Christian my whole life. More about that later on because I'm gonna do like a testimony kind of sharing thing later this Vlogmas, but I gave my life to Christ last December, and so I'm like very new to learning about taking Christianity and my relationship with Jesus more seriously. So I wanted to be more involved in the Delight team, and they pretty much talked to me about potentially like helping them out with the social media and outreach part of everything. So today the meeting at Waffle House is just for breakfast and to kind of discuss a little bit of the stuff that will be set up to prepare for the spring meetings. It is 8:42. I'm gonna get dressed and then I will catch you guys next when I see you. Okay, so the time is now 9:02. Right now I'm snacking on a granola bar, even though the breakfast thing is like in 10 minutes-ish. And Waffle House is like 3 minutes away from here, so I'm fine. But my stomach doesn't do well with greasy foods, so I'm just like snacking on this right now. But on another note, after the breakfast with Delight, I have classes straight afterwards. So from 11 to 1:30 I have Digital Dimensions, which you have a super stressful project going on in there. We're currently working on 3D printing mixed up with laser cutting, which sounds awesome, but it's not to me. 3D printing is not my favorite thing at all. Like, I'd rather do anything else. I'm more of like a traditional like drawing kind of artist. As you can tell, I like journaling, but it's just something's wrong with the printers that we have in the classroom. So everyone's prints are turning into a rat's nest. I'm gonna insert a picture somewhere on the screen of what my print, and I did it with another classmates, like we put ours together on the same file. It just looks like a mess because every time somebody tries a print, it doesn't work out, and my teacher keeps going, we'll try next time, it's fine, you guys are just doing something wrong. We're not. This is the print that I tried to do 2 days ago and went to pick up yesterday. So my concept for this was to do an art piece based on Matthew chapter 5 verses 13 through 16. It says, "You are the salt of the earth, but what good is salt if it has lost its flavor? Can you make it salty again? It will be thrown out and trampled underfoot as worthless. You are the light of the world, like a city on a hilltop that cannot be hidden. No one lights a lamp, then puts it under a basket. Instead, a lamp is placed on a stand where it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your good deeds shine out for all to see, so that everyone will praise your Heavenly Father." So for our project, we had to combine 3D printing and laser cutting. Originally, it was supposed to be an illuminated sculpture, but he eliminated that part of the project because it was just a whole bunch of stuff going wrong and he just wanted to make our lives easier. But I was still determined to do the illuminated part of it because he grades based on like how cool your project is, and so I was like, let me just go ahead and go the extra mile so I can get the grade that I want. But anyway, based off that scripture, I was going to do like woodcut like model of the earth, like a globe, and then on the inside I was going to have a little salt shaker where the spout that the salt normally comes out of, like those little dots, aren't dots but are instead Matthew chapter 5 verses 13 through 16, so that when you put a light on the inside of the salt shaker, like it shines that word. Let me just show you the messed up print. It was supposed to be a salt shaker that I found on Thingiverse. First of all, it's slanted. There you go. And it stopped printing because it ended up in that rat's nest that I inserted the picture of. But the lid came out great. So it has black on it because it literally like took off the black that was on the print bed. But if you can see, it says Matthew 5, 13 through 16. This was supposed to hold a light on the inside, and the salt shaker was supposed to be complete. You're supposed to be able to screw on the lid, and when the light is on, it shines the verse onto like the wall or the ceiling. But obviously I don't have the salt shaker for that to happen. But yeah, so that was my project. Not turning out that great, but I go to Digital Dimensions nevertheless. That's where I started talking about this. I go to Digital Dimensions at 11, and then at 2 o'clock I have Typography 1. I will take you guys with me as I go through my day. Hopefully this isn't super chaotic. If it is, I'll get better in the future. Let's just say that. Okay, so I just got out of Waffle House with my friends. It was really nice. I got some clarification as to what my role is going to be in this Preparing Hearts to Lead. Hopefully that will be going well. I'll hear more about that in January. But I did want to make an honorable mention about the server in Waffle House. It was this classic, authentic Southern hospitality experience. We had this nice waitress named Miss Teresa. She was so nice to us, and she kept calling us like baby and sweetheart, and I was just like, I want a hug from you. She's like the sweetest person ever. And I'm looking at the time and it's 10:26, so I need to actually get back on my side of town because all of that greasy food is doing backflips in my stomach. So I need to use the bathroom before I get to class so I can be fully functioning and of sound mind through my day today. I'm talking too much. I'm gonna go. I'll see you when I see you. Okay, so I just made it to class and my professor isn't there. nor are any of my classmates. I just spoke to some people that were sitting in there because there's like people playing games and working on projects that weren't a part of my class, and I just spoke to them and they were like, yeah, he's not here today, so today's just a study day. And I was like, huh? Because I attended class on Tuesday, which was our last class meeting, and he didn't say anything about not being here today. So I'm a little confused, but I do need to go to the laser printing room to do the wooden part, like the globe part that I was talking about earlier. But we're just gonna head up there, I guess, because he's not here. This is the laser printer right here. We're gonna be printing on this big piece of like fake wood, which is like shredded wood compressed with like glue and things. I think that's what my digital dimensions teacher said, but I need to cut my design onto here. So hopefully we can get that done. I'm gonna pull it up on the computer and then hope this print works out because I just need to get it done. In the meantime, when I did see my other professor, he's actually grading our final projects from the last assignment for like our final exam or whatever. And I worked on a piece titled Psalm 23 verse 1 because I recently, before these two assignments were assigned, or kind of in the middle of them being assigned, I had an epiphany of using my gift, which is art, to proclaim the gospel and to meditate on scripture. So I did Psalm 23 verse 1, which says, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." And it was an intaglio piece. I have the piece of acrylic that we use a laser cutter, and it etched my design onto in the car, my car, which is back of the apartment because I walked all the way here. I basically wanted to show Jesus as that leading shepherd, like leading his sheep, leading his people toward green pastures, as is said in verse 2, and to still waters. But I didn't have enough room to do the green pastures and the still waters, so it's just Jesus leading the sheep. And this is it. I tried to use like iconography and made the marks for the nails in Jesus' hands as he was crucified and is resurrected, leading this sheep as they look up to him in a hopeful kind of way, like trusting him with their life and their needs. But I'm gonna put this aside and start this print before somebody else can walk in. Okay, so the time is now 12:20. I just sat here for the last hour trying to get this printer to work. The laser, this isn't gonna make sense unless you've had experience with this before, but my issue is the laser is on when the lid is open, like when you're trying to load whatever you're printing. But the second you close the lid, the laser turns off. And so if the laser's off, you can't print anything because that's what's doing the cutting and the etching, engraving, and all of that. So I'm about to send my professor, send him an email, let him know that this isn't working either. We either could have printed on plywood or on watercolor paper. I'm about to grab a sheet of watercolor paper and just use my little X-Acto knife and do what I gotta do to get the project turned in. That's that. I'm about to send him this email and then take that piece of watercolor paper with me home. Just to get something to turn in tomorrow or next week. So I might, if I have time, go home and grab something to eat because it's 12:22 and my next class is at 2. Be a bit of a waste of gas, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Today is just taking all kinds of turns, so hopefully we can get that underway. I'm back in the car and I'm pretty frustrated because the last you saw me, I was leaving the arts building and I went back home to have some lunch. I had some leftover Chick-fil-A that I picked up yesterday, and then I speeded my butt over here so I could make it to class on time, only to get there and yet again, no one's there. So I went to my professor's office because maybe he would have been in there. Running late to class, giving him the benefit of the doubt. He wasn't. He was chilling, had his little music radio on. He was like, yeah, I thought I told you that we weren't going to be meeting today. And I talked to him specifically last Tuesday. And he was like, yeah, it's going to be a study day. Which to me, I was like, oh, no class. But I specifically talked to him and I was like, so we do meet
on Thursday, right? And he was like, yeah, it's a study day. I was like, okay. Left a little confused, but I was thinking, since he said yeah that we were meeting today, I'm gonna chill out and head back to the apartment. I'm going to actually pick up some packages because I got a notification saying some packages arrived. I ordered some stuff for my mom, my dad, and my sister because for Christmas I'm doing like an advent calendar kind of situation. If you watch Zoella on YouTube, you've seen her do Advents with her boyfriend Alfie. What they've done is had like a little string of cards with envelopes that have like clues to where their gifts are in the house for like 24 days of Christmas, but I'm only doing 12 because I'm a college student. So yeah, I'm rambling. I'm just gonna go ahead, get back, and I will see you with the packages. We'll do a little cute unboxing.
Before I open these up, this morning has been chaotic because I didn't think I was going to be able to get my hair done in time. So what you don't see right now is messy floor, messy bed, messy desk. So I'm going to clean all that up first, and then I'm going to unbox the boxes and close this closet because it's kind of looking creepy sitting wide open. Okay, so now that my room is clean, it's 3:28 and I'm about to tear into these packages. So like I was saying before, last year was the first year that I did an advent for my sister. She's 2 years younger than me, so it's not like she's like very little or anything, but I wanted to gift her and do something different for Christmas. So I did a board, like I took a poster board and I strung little clothespins across like a piece of yarn and had 12 little envelopes for each day, or 12 days of Christmas. They had like little riddles, and they're heavily inspired by Zoe and Alfie's little Christmas advent that they did back in 2015. But anyway, it was really cute and my sister really enjoyed it, so I was like, I'm gonna do it again this year. And then last year when my dad heard that I did it for my sister, he was like, I'd love something like that. So then I talked to my sister and we're both doing one for him, but she doesn't know necessarily that I'm doing Advent again for her this year. And because I was doing it for her and my dad, I was like, why not just go ahead and do it for my mom as well? And it wasn't super expensive. The Lord made a way for me to be able to afford these things, to bless my family with things that they would like. So thankfully I was able to secure a lot of the items on my list that I planned out for them. For my sister and my mom, I got 12 gifts each, and then for my dad, my sister and I are splitting the 12 in half. So I'm getting 6 things, she's getting 6 things. This big bag of stuff that I have is all of the stuff that I already bought my mom and my sister. I'll go over those later when I get to wrapping, which I'm going to do all at once. It's going to be so exciting. But I'm not going to show them right now. I'm just going to get into the stuff in the boxes and separate them into different bags, because so far they're all in one bag. So I just separated all that stuff. I thought I had so much more, but I guess most of the stuff is in this box. So we'll just go ahead and do this one on top. This one's from Lids. One of the things that I got from my dad, I can't really show because it has my school like logo on the front of it, but he loves to support my sister and I in our universities, so he has a whole bunch of t-shirts with my school on it. I think he might have a couple with my sister's. I don't know if he has it yet because she just started college this fall, but basically it's a beanie. The logo's on the other side, and I think he'd enjoy it because he's always wearing like his favorite NFL teams and college football teams. So I'm gonna put this in the bag for him. This is a magnetic sheet for dry erase. I got this for my mom. She just moved into a new house and she's always talking about, remind me to get this when I go to the store, remind me when I get this when I go to the store. And I'm like, baby, if you got one of these on your fridge, you can just write it as soon as you run out of it. So hopefully she enjoys it. Put this in this bag for her. This is the car trash can for my dad because I think it would be helpful for his car because, you know, every once in a while you go out to eat, you get like a little straw at Chick-fil-A and you want to just throw it in the trash can. So I thought this would be cool for his car because he's in love with his truck. So I was like, maybe this will be a cute accessory for him. So my mom was down. I just came back from Thanksgiving break, and over the break I was watching the Princess Switch, like all three of them, just because it's like Christmassy and I wanted something in the background. But while watching that, my mom came downstairs and started watching it with me, and one of the scenes, Vanessa Hudgens is wearing like a really long nightgown, and my mom was like, oh, I'd love a long robe like that, like I've always wanted one. And I was like, I'm gonna write that down. So I got her, granted it's from Amazon, but I got her like a purple silk robe. It almost touches the ground, but it's not exactly. I couldn't find any that did and were cheap. So hopefully this is good for her. This here is... Okay, so this is my sister's blanket to go on her bed. She just moved into her first dorm for her first year of college this past fall. And I know she was stressing out about, like, you know, having the perfect aesthetic bedroom. At first she had ordered this purple bed set, but not a lot of things came together like how she wanted, so she scrapped it all and got a white duvet. So I know she wanted a cozy throw blanket to go on her bed, and so I got her a white one to match her bed. Okay. My journal's here, guys. Okay. This is my journal for 2023, and I'm so excited. I don't know if it might not be dated, so I can like put in the dates myself, but it's so cute. It's so aesthetic. I mean, look at the little blob situation we got going on. I'm gonna open this later and actually do like a planning for 2023 kind of video for one of these Vlogmas days, but not today because I just have so much homework leading up to finals, but she's here. And then this is some velvet hangers for my sister. Over the break after I placed the order, I heard that she just got some new ones, so I was like, I don't know if she's gonna need these anymore. But they're velvet and I think that she'd like them because she's always buying clothes. These were like $10 on Amazon, by the way, so if you need hangers, grab them. I will try to link everything that I just got in the description. If you guys see something you're like, oh, I might want to get this for my family member, oh, I might want to get this, now you have it. So that is all that was in this big box. A lot of the room was taken up by these and the velvet hangers. So I think actually before I start my schoolwork, I'm going to edit what I have so far and then go from there. So yeah. Also, I have a pen pal letter from my birthday twin Peach. So I'll open this really quickly and then I'm gonna start editing, I promise. It's chunky. I feel like she gave me a lot. I haven't written to any of my pen pals in like, what's today? December now? Freaking February. It's been a minute. I'm super sorry. But I do have all the envelopes. I'm not a scoundrel. I literally have been working on them. I just don't have enough stamps and then time. So, let me open this up really quickly. Peach. I'm gonna cry. She sent me freaking AT's photo cards. Why? Why did she do... Why is Mingy in here? Guys, I can't. She's so nice. Happy birthday, darling. I know by the time you get this will be after our birthday, but I still wanted to send you a little something. Anyways, I hope you're doing well. I miss hearing from you, girly. Let's catch up sometime. Sorry this is short. Love you, beautiful. Yours truly, Peach. I'm so sad. I feel bad. I haven't written to her in forever, but I really mean to. She got me these freaking AT's photo cards, and I'm really sad because I love them. They're like one of my alt groups of 2021. Oh, they're like little Instagram. I don't even know how she got these. I think you buy them from the K-pop store. Iconic. Look at him go. And then there's this one. Crying my eyes out. So she knew me very well and got me these Mingy and AT's photo cards, and I love her for them. And I'll be sending her a reply super soon because I am meaning to send out Christmas cards. So let me edit this and stop talking because I have way too much footage. Okay, so I'm not centered. Okay, so it's much later. As you can see, the ceiling light is on and I've changed shirt. I have a jacket on. The time's 11:16 and my eyes are about to fall out of my head because I didn't know I talk so much. And so I just sat here since like, what was it, 5? Editing. I did talk to my best friend on the phone for like 2 hours, so that did take some of my time, but I was really determined to get this done as quick as possible because I really want to participate in Vlogmas. I've been wanting to film videos since like 2014, so I'm really hoping that I can get this to happen. But like I said, my eyes are falling out of my head. I am exhausted, and in between FaceTiming my friend and editing, I made a grilled cheese sandwich. It was really good. That's all I've been doing. So because it's so late, that is the end of today's Vlogmas. I do have an advent calendar that I bought from, ooh, sorry about the glare. I have an advent calendar that I bought from Aldi. I haven't been able to tear into it yet, and actually I wasn't planning on opening this before I went to bed, but I kind of want to. I kind of do something a little fun. So I think I'm gonna have a piece, and then I'm gonna let you guys go, and we'll see you in tomorrow's Vlogmas. So let's see if we can find number one. Number one, right here. Let me tear it open. I haven't done one of these in a whole year. If I can pop it out, please don't fall. It is supposed to be some feathers and a candle, and I think they're ornaments. There she is. Not bad. It's cheap advent chocolate. But I can say I'm participating in Vlogmas, and I just ate my first chocolate of the 2022 advent. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will have all of the links to the stuff that I bought for my parents and sister in the description. And yeah, I look forward to this Vlogmas, and I hope you guys stick with me, subscribe, and like the video if you enjoyed it. See you guys tomorrow. Bye!